1:17 on the terminal clock. Rain drawing roads on the window glass. I hold one ticket, I hold one thought. Some things are heavy because they last. The city keeps talking in blue neon, but none of those voices are mine tonight. The deck door opens, the engines turn, and the red light says I can still choose a side. I don't need a map for the water, I don't need a promise from the shore. There is a kind of leaving that asks you to be nothing more. Take the last ferry home. Let the black water carry what you can't let go. Leave one light burning where the red beacons glow. You don't have to know where tomorrow goes. Take the last ferry home. Take the last ferry home. Your name is quiet in the pocket of my coat. I hear it less with every mile. The weight cuts silver through the dark, like a line drawn under yesterday's trial. I thought the night would ask me questions, I thought the sea would make me brave. But the only thing it gives a tired heart is room enough to stop pretending it is safe. I don't need a map for the water, I don't need an answer from the shore. There is a kind of leaving that opens up a door. Take the last ferry home. Let the black water carry what you can't let go. Leave one light burning where the red beacons glow. You don't have to know where tomorrow goes. Take the last ferry home. Take the last ferry home. If I wake with the harbor behind me, if the morning comes without a sign, I will call this distance mercy, I will call this borrowed time. No one has to see me changing, no one has to hear me say I was not lost in the dark water, I was finding a quieter way. Take the last ferry home. Let the black water carry what you can't let go. Leave one light burning where the red beacons glow. You don't have to know where tomorrow goes. Take the last ferry home. The last small light, the last slow road, when the whole city fades below. Take the last ferry home. 1:17 and the engines roll. Red beacon, black water, a quieter soul. Take the last ferry home. Last light at Pier 7, shaking gold across the rain. You were standing by the railing like a question without a name. I had one more thing to tell you, but the horn began to call. Some goodbyes are not dramatic, they just grow quiet in the hall. I kept the sentence in my mouth until it lost its shape. The tide was moving out already, and I was learning how to wait. Keep the last light on at Pier 7. Not for me, not anymore. Keep it for the words that miss their leaving, for the footsteps on the floor. If the night returns your name, let it pass like weather through. I will carry what was honest, I will leave the rest with you. There was coffee in your paper cup and a tremor in your hand. You said maybe we were early, I said nothing I had planned. The ferry pulled a black line through the water by the wall. I watched your coat become a shadow, then I watched the shadow fall. I kept the sentence in my mouth until it turned to rain. The sea does not return a promise just because you say its name. Keep the last light on at Pier 7. Not for me, not anymore. Keep it for the words that miss their leaving, for the footsteps on the floor. If the night returns your name, let it pass like weather through. I will carry what was honest, I will leave the rest with you. Maybe love is not a harbor, maybe love is knowing when to stop asking one old doorway to become a home again. The red light turns behind me and the shoreline loses form. I am not forgetting you, I am learning to move on. Keep the last light on at Pier 7. Let it burn against the blue, for the part of me that stayed there and the part that made it through. If the night returns your name, I will hear it, I will breathe. Then I will let the water take it where it has no hold on me. Last light at Pier 7, shaking gold across the rain. Some goodbyes are not dramatic, they just do not call again. used to call a room a promise. If the window faced the town, I used to think a locked door meant the world would hold me down. Now the city is a postcard in the wake behind the boat, and the quiet on the water is the first place I can hear my own hope. I was looking for a place that would never let me change, but the tide keeps making room for a different kind of name. Home is across the water, a thin gold line in blue. I thought I was lost forever, I was only passing through. Home is across the water, and morning is coming too. I do not need to go back to know what is true. There is a light behind the engine room, there is a coat beside the door, there is someone on the upper deck who does not ask what I was before. The wind is cold on my face tonight, but it does not feel unkind. Every mile between the islands leaves a little less of yesterday behind. I was looking for a sign that would tell me I was right. Then the wake became a road and the dark became a sky. Home is across the water, a thin gold line in blue. I thought I was lost forever, I was only passing through. Home is across the water, and morning is coming too. I do not need to go back to know what is true. If I have to build it slowly, with a table, chair, and light, I will build it from the pieces that survived another night. No one has to call me ready, no one has to understand. I can meet the coming morning with an open, empty hand. Home is across the water, a thin gold line in blue. I thought I was lost forever, I was only passing through. Home is across the water, and the first light makes it new. I do not need to go back to know what is true. The city fades, the engine slow. There is a place I am learning to know. Home is across the water. Home is across the water. Your coat on the empty seat, moving when the ferry turns. The sleeve keeps a little heat from a night I thought would last. I put my hand beside it, then I leave the fabric still. Some things do not need a goodbye, they only need the room to feel. The window holds the harbor holds the rain. I keep finding small reminders that do not ask to be explained. Your coat on the empty seat, your shadow in the glass. I will not move the memory, I will let the moment pass. Every harbor has a language, every silence has a shape. I can love what was between us without asking it to stay. There is a button on the collar, there is salt along the seam. There are nights the smallest details open wider than a dream. The deck lights cross the ceiling like slow lines across the floor. I am not the one who left you, I am not the one you wait for. The water keeps its distance, the engine keeps its time. I am learning not to turn every quiet into a sign. Your coat on the empty seat, your shadow in the glass. I will not move the memory, I will let the moment pass. Every harbor has a language, every silence has a shape. I can love what was between us without asking it to stay. When the morning finds the railing and the last red light is gone, I will fold the night around me and keep moving on. Not because the heart is empty, not because the past was wrong. Some things leave a quiet kindness when you finally let them go. Your coat on the empty seat, your shadow in the glass. I can thank the night for holding us and let the night move past. Every harbor has a language, every silence has a shape. I can love what was between us without asking it to stay. Your coat on the empty seat, moving when the ferry turns. I leave the fabric where it is and watch the red light burn. The city recedes window by window, names become lights, then lines. The office towers lose their edges, and the dark gives back my eyes. I wore that life like a clean shirt, but places we were together. Nothing disappears at once, it just gets smaller in the rain. The farther that I travel, the less I have to explain. The city recedes, window by window. All of the names I used to need fade into weather. The city recedes, the water makes room. I am not running from the past, I am making space to move. There was a version of my voice that knew exactly what to say. There was a door I kept returning to because I feared another way. Now the deck is almost empty and the cold is clean and wide. I can hear the person underneath, the one I kept outside. Nothing disappears at once, the skyline keeps a trace. But a trace is not a tether, and a memory is not a place. The city recedes, window by window. All of the names I used to need fade into weather. The city recedes, the water makes room. I am not running from the past, I am making space to move. Let the towers keep their shadows, let the streets repeat their sound. I have carried enough of that horizon to set a different one down. There is no grand announcement when a life begins to turn. Only one more quiet mile and one less thing to learn. The city recedes, window by window. All of the names I used to need fade into weather. The city recedes, the water makes room. I am not running from the past, I am making space to move. The last light leaves the skyline, the first light finds the blue. The city recedes behind me, and I keep moving through. Salt on the window, silver in the light. Every mark is proof that something crossed the night. I draw a small circle, then I let it disappear. There are things I only notice when the water brings them near. I do not need to name it, I do not need to keep. The heart can hold a shoreline and still go back to sleep. Salt on the window, silver on the glass. Some things leave a trace long after they have passed. Salt on the window, rain along the frame. I can feel the night move through me with without becoming the same. The cabin light is low now. The coffee has gone cold. Outside the dark is opening like a story never told. I remember how you looked at me when neither one could stay. The memory is not a doorway, it is only yesterday. I do not need to fix it, I do not need to prove. The tide can take the answer and leave me room to move. Salt on the window, silver on the glass. Some things leave a trace long after they have passed. Salt on the window, rain along the frame. I can feel the night move through me without becoming the same. If the morning washes everything, it does not make it false. A mark can be a way of knowing where the living water crossed. I will not turn the glass around to find the old view. I will let the light arrive and see what it can do. Salt on the window, silver on the glass. Some things leave a trace long after they have passed. Salt on the window, rain along the frame. I can feel the night move through me without becoming the same. Salt on the window, one breath, then clear. The water keeps on moving, and I am still here. I paid the midnight fare with the loose change in my fear. Bought a seat beside tomorrow, left the old life at the pier. The conductor checked the ticket like he knew what I had done. I said nothing, kept my window, watched the last show come undone. There is a price for staying and a price for going free. Tonight I chose the distance that could give myself to me. Midnight fare, I am not going back from here. One red light, one dark sea, one more mile to make me free. Midnight fare, I paid it with the life I feared. If the morning asks my name, I will answer without shame. The engine found a rhythm that my heartbeat my skin. Now the wake is turning silence into somewhere I can begin. There is a door that closes and a door that lets you breathe. I am done with asking permission from the ghosts I used to please. Midnight fair, midnight fair, I am not going back from here. One red light, one dark sea, one more mile to make me free. Midnight fair, midnight fair, I paid it with the life I feared. If the morning asks my name, I will answer without shame. Let the old street keep its echoes. Let the old room keep its dust. I am not becoming fearless. I am learning how to trust. Not the promise of a perfect shore, not a sign that cannot fail, just the steady hand of motion and the wind behind the sail. Midnight fair, midnight fair, I am not going back from here. One red light, one dark sea, one more mile to make me free. Midnight fair, midnight fair, I paid it with the life I feared. If the morning asks my name, I will answer without shame. Midnight fair, the engine roll, black water, open road, a quieter soul. No calls after 1. Let the telephone sleep. Some doors close softly, some promises keep. I know you are lonely, I know I was too, but loneliness is not a reason to make a home out of you. The night makes every memory sound closer than it is. I am not being cruel tonight, I am learning what my quiet is. No calls after 1, no explanations in the blue. If you need me in the morning, you can tell the truth. No calls after 1, let the water cross the line. I am not your emergency, and you are not still mine. The screen stays face down on the table. The cabin turns and turns. I have given every answer to a question that still burns. There is mercy in a limit, there is kindness in a no. The heart can stop a cycle without becoming cold. The night makes every memory sound wiser than it is. I am not abandoning love, I am choosing where it lives. No calls after 1, no explanations in the blue. If you need me in the morning, you can tell the truth. No calls after 1, let the water cross the line. I am not your emergency, and you are not still mine. I will let the dark be dark. There is no need to keep a match beside a broken spark. When the harbor lights are turning and the night has spent its claim, I will wake without defending every choice I had to make. No calls after one, no explanations in the blue. If you need me in the morning, you can tell the truth. No calls after one, let the water cross the line. I am not your emergency, and you are not still mine. No calls after one, the sea is wide and kind. Some things end in silence and still leave peace behind. The rain has erased the shoreline, the glass has erased the sky. I keep one hand on the railing and let the dark go by. Somewhere beyond the engine room, a small red circle burns. It does not tell me where I came from, only where the water turns. I have followed louder signals, I have mistaken noise for truth. Tonight the smallest light is enough to show me what to do. Be the beacon in the rain, not the harbor, not the chain. Just one honest point of red, saying keep your course ahead. Be the beacon in the rain, when the whole world loses shape. You do not have to see the shore to know you are awake. Breaks into fragments, then gathers into one. The night is not a locked room, it is a road without the sun. I remember all the voices that said I should turn around, but a warning is not a compass, and fear is not solid ground. I have followed other people's maps of what my life should mean. Now the red light keeps its distance, and the distance keeps me clean. Be the beacon in the rain, not the harbor, not the chain. Just one honest point of red, saying keep your course ahead. Be the beacon in the rain, when the whole world loses shape. You do not have to see the shore to know you are awake. to guide me perfectly. No one has to take the blame. The light is not a promise, it is only still the same. Be the beacon in the rain, not the harbor, not the chain. Just one honest point of red, saying keep your course ahead. Be the beacon in the rain. When the whole world loses shape, you do not have to see the shore to know you are awake. One red light through the rain, one steady course, one open name. Be the beacon in the rain. Harbor before dawn, ropes against the rail. The sky is turning silver, where the night was deep and still. No choir, no parade, no one waiting at the gate. Only footsteps on the metal and the choices I have made. I thought a place would save me, I thought a door would know. But arrival is a quiet thing, you feel it as you go. Harbor before dawn, I can see the water change. The life I thought I had to find is not the life I have to chase. Harbor before dawn, let the first light find me here. Home was never waiting perfect, home was learning to arrive. The city on the other side is smaller than my fear. There is coffee in the cabin and a morning coming near. I carry no great answer, I carry what is true. One ticket, one red beacon, and a sky I finally see through. I thought the past was seawall, I thought the dark was proof. But the tide keeps making openings for a heart to tell the truth. Harbor before dawn, I can see the water change. The life I thought I had to find is not the life I have to chase. Harbor before dawn, let the first light find me here. Home was never waiting perfect, home was learning to arrive. If I leave this deck tomorrow with the same old hands and face, I will still have crossed the water, I will still have made some space. No one needs to call it healing, no one needs to call it brave. I was simply on the last ferry, and I chose the life I could save. Harbor before dawn, I can see the water change. The life I thought I had to find is not the life I have to chase. Harbor before dawn, let the first light find me here. Home was never waiting perfect, home was learning to ride. The engine's slow, the ropes are thrown, the morning makes the harbor known. No grand return, no borrowed sign, just a little more. This life is mine.